Who does not bother? It is estimated that half of the world's population, comprising billions of people, is forced to live in some form of lockdown. For the first time since the Spanish nozzle or Spanish flu in 1918, mankind has been infected with such an epidemic. Man does not give up. The larger the human tragedy, the greater the likeness of humanity. They change the course of thinking. Abdul Sattar Edhi became associated with the service of people during an outbreak in Karachi. Examples of service people can still be found in the streets of Pakistan today. The coronavirus is not directly affecting most of the population, but it has disrupted social and economic life. In this hour of hardship, those who are unable to help the needy are surely eager to do so. But we must not forget that a brutal minority in human societies not only thinks and acts the opposite. Ruthless criminals should not just look out for emergencies. Coronavirus-related crimes are being reported worldwide. These include cybercrime, fraud, theft, and prejudice-based attacks. The World Health Organization (WHO) has warned on cybercrimes. According to the company, hackers and cyber scammers are using fraudulent emails and WhatsApp messages to take advantage of the global outbreak of the coronavirus disease (COVID-19). These messages contain links and attachments that can be clicked on to open them. Doing so gives access to your name and password, which are used to obtain money or sensitive information. The company says it must confirm if a person or organization contacts their name. The World Health Organization has said that we will never ask for your username or password. Never send email attachments that you didn't request. Never ask you to open a link other than never ask for money for a job, conference registration, hotel reservation. Never give lottery, prizes, grants, certificates, or funding via email. So you have to be aware of criminals' emails, websites, phone calls, text messages, and even fax messages. The company also warns that cyber criminals use the coronavirus-borne emergency as people are ready to make an immediate decision. So consider your application for personal information with a cool mind. Also, see if the request being made has any valid justification. Under pressure, understanding is essential. If you have provided your information and later realize that you have been the victim of cyber criminals, instead of worrying, change your password and other information and inform friends and affiliates. You must report to cyber fraud. What the World Health Organization said about cybercrime can be applied to other organizations as well. Someone in Pakistan may be trying to access your password or code from a charity organization. During the outbreak, a traditional crime such as theft, robbery, and trafficking has apparently decreased. Similar information is coming from countries other than Pakistan. For example, in some areas of the UK crime is reduced by 20%. These include the capital city of London. Some types of crime take place in a rush. Bosnian car thieves have complained that they are in trouble because they have been identified on the densely populated streets and roads. However, a constant halt to economic activity can increase poverty and make it difficult to access essential goods, which can not only lead to human tragedy but also increase crimes such as theft, patronage, and robbery. The recent outbreak has reported the rise of domestic violence in many Western countries after being restricted to homes. Since the procedure for domestic violence complaints is convenient in the West and there is no cultural pressure to make a complaint, it is relatively easy to report. It is difficult to obtain statistics in this regard in Pakistan. In domestic violence, where gender discrimination is involved, many other factors promote it. Somewhere the fear of the coronavirus adds to the psychological pressure that fights the fight. Common symptoms such as diarrhea, colds, coughs, and fever is suspected that COVID-19 has arrived. Such complaints are common in the United States. Another reason is the economic problems. They also cause irritation and fighting conflicts. This time can be dangerous for vulnerable sections of society such as women and children. Weaknesses are more vulnerable to violence during stress. Organized groups benefit from a situation when governments are busy with other tasks and poverty is increasing. For example, human trafficking and smuggling increases. They fulfill their ulterior motives by taking advantage of people's compulsions and other security agencies' engagements. The coronavirus outbreak began in Wuhan, China. Many top U.S. officials have called it the Chinese virus, or Wuhan virus. Among those who attributed the virus to China include U.S. President Donald Trump. Many biased white racist groups in America are using it to spread hatred against China and the Chinese. It has also led to psychological and physical attacks against Chinese or Chinese celebrities. They are called hate crimes. U.S. intelligence agency FBI has shown the possibility of such crimes against Asian Americans. The same can happen in other countries in the world. In many countries, including Pakistan, ineffective products against counterfeit or coronavirus have also come into the market. The formula for the handmade teaser you purchased may not work against the coronavirus. Use handcrafted teasers but only ones that are authentic. Many semi-rulers have come out against the coronavirus. They claim they have the cure, though the World Health Organization has clarified that a new coronavirus treatment has not yet been discovered. They target illiterate and vulnerable people. Some criminals have come out to raise money in the name of Rafah. Some criminals have come out to raise money in the name of Rafah in the form of gangs. They know that on the basis of humanitarian compassion, many people are ready to help. They should be shocked, but they should not be stopped for fear. The donor wants to reach the deserving, so the support should not be blinded, but a little inquiry. Lockdowns reduce traffic during the day while roads are damp at night. Crimes are part of human society. Under certain circumstances, they change direction. We have to keep that in mind. One way to prevent crime is to solve the economic problems of the people. There is a need for individual and collective attention,